Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys, where I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played. Fenerbahçe guys, away from home in Turkey guys, where Manchester United were held 1-1 in Turkey. Jose Mourinho's team as well. Obviously Jose Mourinho takes the big headline yet again by getting sent off in this game as well, to the stands as well, because he was not happy with a penalty shout as well in the game. Disappointing yet again. 1 win in 7, not won a game yet in the Europa League. We're now coming up to the halfway stage as well. I keep saying in my videos, in every single video that I make, we have to win, we have to win, we have to win. And we keep falling short. It could be bad decision making, the last pass, taking our chances yet again. We need to fix our problems. We need to fix them thick and fast. And we've got to win the next game now against PAOK on Thursday. Another big game, but anyway guys, let's get straight to today's video now. So we made 4 changes from last game against Porto. Talking about the start 11, so we started with Onana, Dalot, Dillit, Lindelof, Martinez, Eriksen, Agate, Rashford, Mazzawari, Garnacho and Xerxes. Getting into the other reaction now. Mourinho sent off as Man United held in Turkey. It's not good enough. It's disappointed and frustrated. Didn't do enough to win the game. Just relying on winning our home games now. Poor in the last half an hour from both sides. Fenerbahçe were there for the take. Too slow on the ball by Manchester United. We were controlling the game, and I thought we did okay sort of the first half an hour as well on this game as well. But getting into the game now, I thought it was an okay start. Both teams having a bit of possession. Both teams working each other out. Fenerbahçe on the front foot. Ozavi Samibul had an early chance down the right hand side. The side netting. Mistake by Fenerbahçe. Rashford tries to capitalise. Couldn't get the cross right. Mulder puts the cross in. Onana gets a hand to. United need to be more dynamic. Fenerbahçe have been in control. Obviously Fenerbahçe had a good start for the first sort of 10-15 minutes. United have weathered the storm. Great play by United. First real attack, and Eriksen scores for 1-0. United got to expect a response by Fenerbahçe. Tadic had a chance, comfortable throwing on. Brilliant play again. Rashford cups back inside, had a great chance just wide. Brilliant play by Fenerbahçe. Tadic had a great chance. Great defensive qualities by Agate. United very good on the counter attack and in transition. United trying to get all the players back, good organised shape. Good play by United. Good turn by Xerxes. He couldn't get the pass right to Rashford. Enesiri had a great chance. United defending well. Enesiri had 2 great chances. Great double save by Onana. Fenerbahçe putting the pressure on. Good game management by United, passing the ball around, slowing the game down. Thought the first half was okay / good. United had to regroup, go again. We had to do better. We had to create more, take our chances. I expect a reaction response from Fenerbahçe. Got to pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. United started a bit passive. Great crossing in the series, scores for 1-1. United got to show a response and reaction. Hard makes 2 substitutions. Great ball by Casemiro to Rashford. Rashford picks out their own play. Mourinho makes a substitution. United on the front foot, trying to keep the pressure up. Good effort by Mazzawari. Had a chance saved. Corner. Garnacho had a chance way wide. Should have passed it. Ten Hag makes a substitution. United in more control from the first half. Good play by United. Højlund had a chance. Mourinho makes 3 substitutions. United won a free kick. Tried to sneak it. Garnacho had a chance. Ten Hag makes a substitution. Mourinho makes a substitution. United need to throw everything at it and go for it. Some okay individual performances. Game management, decision making was vital. We can only take the positive. Need to definitely win the next game, unless we will be in big trouble. We've got to do better. Onwards and upwards. It is what it is. We move on. Overall, disappointing performance. Anyway, guys, let's get straight to today's video now. What did I make of the performance? I think the performance overall was yet again another disappointing performance from Manchester United, to be honest with you. Look, at the end of the day, obviously, firstly, I want to say we knew that this was going to be a tough game, a tough place to go, tough game anyway in Turkey. Always going away to Turkey is never easy anyway in the first place. Ten Hag comes out with his quotes, yet again saying we got 2 great results in Porto and Turkey. But the thing is, you have to try and do your best of what you can get out of the team. Away from home, obviously try and win your home games as well. But the thing is though, with Manchester United recently, it's so frustrating to watch. We've not been good enough of late. They had to play Mazzawari as a number 10 as well. Bruno Fernandes being suspended. Obviously Bruno will take some responsibility for it because he's the captain. That wasn't even a red card in Porto as well a couple of weeks back. To this game again, Fenerbahçe not taking enough risks in a game like this. Maybe yes, a couple of players have played under Jose Mourinho before and they've got maybe too much respect for it, but you got to go look, and even most of those players haven't even played under it. A couple of them, as Rashford, Lindelof, Dalot, Shaw, even Luke Shaw's not even there playing, but at the end of the day, these are players that were there. Jose Mourinho's right, but you're going to have to take that out the window. You have to say, look, as our former manager, to say, look, come on, let's focus and concentrate in this game, what's in front of us here, in a hostile environment as well. Not good enough on United's behalf, because yeah, it's disappointing yet again. It's 1 win in 7 games. not enough urgency in the game, not being aggressive enough with the ball, not enough conviction with the ball, any purpose about ourselves as well. You're thinking at 1-1, let's go, even though we did concede, but you're thinking, right, let's go and react and respond, let's go and get a second, and let's go and put this game away. But when you sort of think about it, we might have had a lot more control in the second half than we did in the first half. In that game, we controlled that game very well. Some positive that we can sort of take away, but yeah, again, though, this is Jose Mourinho's side. They're happy to sort of sit back and sit in, be organised, and Jose Mourinho's side will get a goal and they'll park the bus. So they were happy as well with a draw. To be honest, though, I thought Fenerbahçe was so poor as well. I thought the last half an hour was poor from both sides. It was like both sides had shut up shop, and it was like, oh yeah, one mistake will prove costly in a game like this as well. But that's what you gotta do. You just have to flex your muscles out a bit more and say, look, come on, let's go for it. Let's go and push on. Let's show a bit more urgency about ourselves. Let's get on the front foot, and let's try and test our goalkeeper as well. But yeah, it's not good enough yet again, and just very disappointing from both teams. Well, disappointing on United's behalf, yes, but I think it was disappointing from both teams the last half an hour. But I thought it felt like they were saving energy for the West Ham game. But you're thinking, come on, lads, focus on this game, what's in front of you. We need 110% out of you, and we're just not showing enough. And, too slow on the ball. Obviously, we had chances, but it's not good enough. And we're just really relying on these home games. And if we don't win these home games, I think we're in big trouble. And I don't see us getting out of this league phase. And then that means we have to play a playoff as well, which you don't want to do as well. So, you're thinking, come on, lads, you need to win this next game now. It's so important. These home games are so important now as well. But yet again, though, didn't do enough to win the game. Like I just said, them relying on the home games, and last half an hour just shockingly poor. But far too slow on the ball, and shifting it far too slow. But I thought Fenerbahçe were there for the taking, and on United's behalf, not good enough, and decision making, poor decision making at times. Final ball, not right as well. Shooting from stupid, from 40 yards out as well, especially as well. And you're thinking, come on, take another pass at least. So, and these things are just not coming together, and you're getting your chances and you're not taking them as well. Yeah, it's just not good enough at the end of the day. But getting into the game, I thought it was an okay start by Manchester United. Both teams were sort of having some sort of possession, working each other out. Fenerbahçe had a good start though on the front foot. Samuel had a great chance down the right hand side, hit the side netting. Mistake from Fenerbahçe. Rashford tries to capitalise, couldn't get the right cross in. Mulder puts a cross in to Onana and gets a hand to it. United need to be a little bit more dynamic as well. Fenerbahçe were in control in the first 10-15 minutes. But United sort of weathered the storm really well at first. Soaked up the pressure, did well. And then, United were really struggling to get out of our own half as well. And then in our first real attack, and obviously good movement, good play by Manchester United, and Eriksen scored for 1-0. But even at 1-0, you're thinking we had chances to put it to bed as well in the first half as well. And we had to expect a response and a reaction from Fenerbahçe. Tadic had a great chance, comfortable for Onana. Brilliant play again. Rashford cuts back inside, had a great chance just wide. Again, great chance by Rashford that he doesn't take. That could have been 2-0 as well. Brilliant play by Fenerbahçe. Tadic had a great chance. Great defensive qualities by Ugarte by putting his body on the line, stopping that ball, going over the line as well. And then I thought United were very good in transition and on the counter-attack as well. United trying to get all the players back, trying to get organised in a good organised shape. Good ball by United, good turn by Xerxes. Couldn't get the pass right to Rashford. Enesiri had a great chance, United defending well. Enesiri had two great chances. Great double save by Onana as well. Fenerbahçe putting the pressure on. The game management by United was good, passing the ball around and slowing the game down. Thought the first half was okay, but then it was all about you're thinking, let's go in at half time, let's regroup, let's go again. We have to do better. We have to create more chances, take our chances, expect a reaction and response from Fenerbahçe, pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent, and let's try and kill the game off as soon as we can do. But United going in United ways, 4 minutes into the game, United are a bit passive, didn't really have the great of starts. And then a cross comes in, we don't deal with that cross, players out of position, Dalot and Rashford don't deal with it, the cross going in, and then the two centre-backs are out of position, not set as well, and then Enisiri scores for 1-1. And then we had to show a response and a reaction. Ten Hag brings on two substitutions. Great ball by Casemiro to Rashford. Rashford picks out the wrong player. Mourinho makes a substitution. United on the front foot, trying to keep the pressure on. Good effort by Mazraoui, had a chance, save corner. Garnacho had a chance way wide, should have passed it. Ten Hag makes a substitution. United in more control from the first half. Good play by United. Højlund had a chance. Mourinho makes 3 more substitutions, and then he was trying to go for it at the end as well. United won a free kick, tried to sneak it in. Garnacho had a chance. Ten Hag makes a substitution. Mourinho makes another sub as well. United were trying to throw everything at it and had to go for it, but we didn't do enough to win. And very disappointing at the end. And but now we have to take the positives. We have to definitely win the next game, unless we're in real big trouble. And we have to do better, onwards and upwards. It is what it is, and we move on to the next game. Overall, in the end, disappointing not to win the game. It's the 3rd consecutive draw in the league phase. It's a tough place to go in a hostile atmosphere, but was it a fair result and a good point? Look, at the end of the day, firstly, I just want to say, tough place to go. It's never easy to go to Turkey and win. United struggle to go to Turkey and win at the end of the day. A point was probably the best we could get in that game, to be honest with you. Was it a fair result? Yeah, I think it was a fair result. Both teams didn't really show ambition in the last half an hour. I thought the last half an hour was poor from both teams, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's the 3rd consecutive draw in the league phase. Obviously, still yet to win in the Europa League this season. Not won a game in Europe for a year. Not won a game in 6 European games as well. Look, at the end of the day, I think it's obviously yet again disappointing not to win this game. For the last half an hour was poor from both teams. It looked like United were trying to save some energy, like I was just saying before. Far too slow on the ball. Not that agile in the ball. Yes, we had our moments and our opportunities in the game. Chances as well. Some good chances to put that game away as well, especially in the first half, just before half time, with a good chance by Rashford just wide as well. 3rd consecutive draw. Draw was at best in this game, to be honest with you. Not won in Turkey for a long time. It was all about just don't lose at the end of the day. I thought we played good at the end of the day, especially when you're going away from home. A hostile atmosphere, tough place to go to get a result. Of course, it's disappointing not to win the game. Obviously, 3 points are up for grabs, and you're having to yet again settle for another point, another draw. But the thing is, though, we're just relying too much on our home game, having to win your home games now as well. It's not good enough from Manchester United's behalf. Didn't do enough to win the game. This is what it's coming to. You're just relying on your home games now again. PAOK, Rangers and Bodo Glimt coming up. We've got 2 home games back to back up now. They're must win. Mourinho's sides like to sit in, stay organised, part the bus as well. That was probably his game plan, try to be organised as well. And it was for United to go and chase the game down and to go and get a second. But yet again, they've not showed enough conviction, not enough aggression. Same old ways, to be honest with you. Very frustrating to watch this team. You just don't know what you're going to get. This was a must win, and yet again we settle for another draw. It is what it is. We have to win the next game now, and if we don't win this next game, we're in massive trouble, to be honest. We seem to take the lead and not kill the game off with the second. We make it hard work for ourselves at times, then concede early in the second half. It happened against Porto 5 minutes in, and now 4 minutes in this one. Why is that? I think it's a mentality issue in this team, to be honest with you, but I think it's a couple of things, to be honest with you, in this team. And this has been a problem in the Premier League this season for Manchester United, where we've come out in the second half and conceding early goals as well. It's a couple of things why this keeps happening, to be honest with you, and obviously now it's happening in Europe as well. In the first game against 20. In these games against Fenerbahçe, we've conceded a goal in the first couple of minutes, in the 4 or 5 minutes in the second half. A bit more solid and secure. We're not. Got far too many gaps as well. We're poor out possession as well. And yet again, same old problems again, like in Porto. Couldn't deal with the crosses coming into the box. And it's just a lack of concentration and not focusing as well. Defending's just shockingly poor, defending all over the place. But when that cross comes in, Rashford actually sort of does his bit as a winger where he's actually running back, and then he's not showing that desire to go and close that ball down and to stop that ball going into the box. But it's not only just Rashford, Dalot does the same. But then also as well, Martinez and Lindelof are out of position. They're not set and they're not in position as well. The two centre-backs are completely out of position. That was their big chance, and if they didn't take that chance, then they were probably kicking the team. Wouldn't win the game. Saw it, they exploited it. They saw that in our weaknesses and exploited it. Paid the price for them, and they took that chance and they scored that chance, and yet again not dealing with the cross coming into the box, not tight and compact at the back. The defending recently has not been good enough, and offensively we should be doing better. And also in a game like this we should be winning as well, to be honest with you, because I thought they were there for the taking. Fenerbahçe, I know both teams were poor in the last half an hour. We should have done something about that as well ourselves. It's the first time we have failed to win 6 European games, and it's been a year since we've last won a game. Is it worrying signs? But we've got to turn it around quickly and fast. Yeah, we have to. We have to turn it quickly and fast, to be honest with you. It is worrying signs because we obviously haven't won a European game in a year. I think it was 6 in 8, I think, where we haven't won a game now. It's been 8 games and we haven't won in 6 games. Trying to get my facts right here. It's not good enough from Manchester United standard. Nowhere near it at the end of the day. United are in a tough place at the minute. Not in a good place. Struggling for form, on confidence as well. Struggling on momentum. You're trying to say to the players, try build on it, but they can't. It's like one game we win and then you just don't know what you're going to get. You just don't know what you're going to get in the next game as well. Like I was just saying before, a lack of conviction, a lack of aggression, trying to save energy, and you think, oh, and give it 110% out there. Not enough fight out on the pitch as well. It is worrying signs. It is worrying to see that stat. Obviously, yet again, everyone's going to come out with these stats about Erik Ten Hag as well, since he's been manager at Manchester United as well. He has to turn around quick and fast. Obviously, as the news has broke out that Erik Ten Hag's been sacked. But yeah, we have to turn it around quickly and fast. We need to get a win on the board on Thursday night against PAOK on Thursday. If we don't win there, I think we're in real trouble. We're at the halfway point on Thursday. We don't win on Thursday, we're in real trouble. If we don't win these home games now against PAOK, Bidoglin, Rangers, I think we're in real trouble. And then we'll have to play another extra game, then in a playoff as well. We'll be in real trouble if we don't win this next game now. There's more questions to be asked, honestly. Problems are just mounting, and we're not fixing our problems at this moment and stage as well. We've got a big encounter now against PAOK on Thursday. The next 2 home games are going to be massive and crucial, but we need to win them both to get points on the board and to move into the qualification places. Yes, we need to. We have to win the next 2 home games. It's not only just that, I think we have to win all home games now, which is those 3 against PAOK on Thursday. We have to beat Bidoglin after the international break as well. And then we're going to have to go and beat Rangers as well. If we don't win those games, I think we're in trouble. But then hopefully, Ruben Alvarez, in the new manager, hopefully he turns it around, tries to get some wins on the board as well. He's going to have to work wonders, this team at the moment as well, because they're just not producing these performances. Performances have not been good enough of late. We need to start showing a bit more character, a bit more team spirit. We need to dig in a little bit more as well in these games. We know we have to go out there and give it 110%. But when you're at home now on Thursday, it's a must win on Thursday. We have to win the next 3 at home, and then you have to try win away at one of those other 2 games as well. We've got 4 games to turn this around. This is like a lifeline now on Thursday to say you win this game on Thursday, you get yourselves into the mix there. We have to win the next 2. We're all going to be massive and crucial. We're under pressure to win, and the players are going to have to perform, and they're going to have to produce something under pressure, especially in a game on Thursday night against PAOK on Thursday. Who was my man of the match? To be honest with you, I thought there were some good players that had an okay game. I thought Onana had a good game. I thought he couldn't really do anything about the goal that he conceded. I thought the defence, Dalot did okay. I thought Lindelof okay. Martinez at left back, I thought he did alright as well. Eriksen obviously got the goal to his name. Did okay. Agate was brilliant. I thought Rashford was okay. Mazawari, not for me at number 10. Ganacha, yeah, did okay. Xerxes, yeah, again, just not doing enough recently as well. I think 2 players for me. I think Agate for defensive work, but he had a real good game in this one. And obviously Eriksen for the goal as well. How do we beat PAOK? Now, obviously, this is going to be a massive game now on Thursday night against PAOK. It's a massive game on Thursday night. I say this week in and week out. I say this on every video that I do, and I know it gets repetitive, but you're thinking to the players, come on lads, this is a must win now. We have to win this game. You don't win this game, we are in real shit. You're going to just put yourselves into a bit of a mess, because, you know, we have to win this game now against PAOK on Thursday, because it's a must. I think it's a must win for both teams. But with us being at home now, it's a must-win for Manchester United. We have to win this game against PAOK on Thursday. It's like a lifeline now, like I just said. It's a lifeline to get yourselves in with the mix now. You win, we've got to win this one, but then it's not only just that. We have to win also against Bidoglin and Rangers as well. But if we win this game, it's like a lifeline and we get ourselves back in the mix But look, at the end of the day, this is going to be a big game for Manchester United. The players have got to rest and recover after Chelsea. It's all about preparing well for this game. I think it's going to be a physical game. I think it's going to get to us emotionally as well. It's a big game for both teams as well. It's all about giving it 110% out on that pitch. PAOK, they'll do the homework on Manchester United. They'll come with a game plan. I think they'll be there for the taking. They'll play with a low block. They've got a couple of ex-Premier League players there out there as well that are playing out in Greece. I think recently, they're a bit inconsistent, but they're second in their league as well. But it's going to be a physical game. It's going to be end-to-end. It's going to be competitive. I think United are going to have a lot more possession. They're going to come with a good game plan. They're going to get themselves all organised. They'll play their triangles in the middle, force United to play out wide as well, and they'll play with a low block as well. They'll sit in. They'll look to try and counter-attack United, and that's what United have to stick in mind as well. But Ruud van Nistelrooy needs to prepare these players right for this game. We've got to play to our rules, our principles. Got to find our foundation in this game as well. Obviously, he'll want us to be energetic, attacking-minded, playing that forward pass all the time. But it needs to all come together in this game. The decision-making as well, the final pass, getting everything out the final third as well, picking out the right players at the right time, getting the balls in the right channels especially as well. And it's all about getting it right. I think defensively, we know we have to defend well as a team, keep it tight and compact, frustrate them. But then it's all about what we do in possession. In possession, we want to be on the front foot, bit of energy, have to be aggressive on the front foot, play with high intensity, high tempo, bring the intent in our game as well. But I think it's going to be a tight tactical game, and I think they're going to try and cause an upset as well. It's Europe, so United have got to be ready for a game like this. It's a big game. We have to be up for it ourselves. We have to go with the right game plan ourselves. It's going to be physical, and look, big game for Manchester United. We've got to perform well. We've got to put a shift in. We're going to get it structurally and tactically right in a game like this, and it's a big game. It's a big game for both teams. One team, 3 points are up for grabs. The win's there as well. We have to win this game as well. PAOK are a team that prefers a possession game and wants to dominate on the pitch. For that reason, the two centre-backs should have the technical ability to face difficult situations to overcome them. When PAOK are playing against opponents that are pressing in a medium block, it is easy for the goalkeeper to play a pass to the centre-backs, and then they transfer the ball to the flanks where the full-backs have a crucial role in the positional play of the team. PAOK's build-up game is different when facing opponents that they'll put the high pressure on the field against. Lascasio, the manager, thought a few different scenarios to manipulate the opponent and break the lines to transfer the ball into the final third of the field. The first scenario was when the centre-backs or the full-backs were receiving the ball and they were under a high block pressure. The two defensive midfielders were deep in the field and trying to support the possession. The right and the left attacking midfielders were taking a wide and high position in the field. The attacking midfielder was coming almost in the same line with the centre forward. Because of this, the PAOK managed to stretch the opponent's defensive line and create free spaces between the lines. The players of the PAOK in the attacking line could therefore take advantage, as the opponents that were pressing high would not be able to support the defence efficiently. I think they'll be there for the taking. They'll play with a low block. They'll come with a game plan. Got a few Premier League players who are inconsistent. I think they'll make mistakes as well. Trying to get some confidence and momentum. I think they've got their defensive frailties. I think they'll be well coached, well drilled. They'll make mistakes in that possession. Be tight and tactical. Be on the front foot. Bring the energy, high intensity, high tempo. Be brave. Take risks. They'll play with width. The wide players all like to cut back inside, very clever and intelligent, skillful technical side. They'll create the chances, take the chances, be physical, aggressive, ruthless, relentless, sustain attacks, look to be strong. I think they'll leave holes in the defence and they'll look to control and be dangerous on the set pieces as well. But United have got to defend properly. Defensively, have got to be organised, keep it tight and compact. Defensively, frustrate them. We need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, energy. Create the chances, take your chances. Need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drag them out of position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play. Play width, get between the lines, got to close them down, don't get back in the game, don't leave any spaces open. They'll show incredible team spirit, character and fight. Have to do the basics right. Game management, decision making's got to be vital. Got to get tight, don't get a shot off. Sustain your attacks, do the basics, win your 50-50s, win your second balls, win your duels. Put them on the back foot, keep possession. Fullbacks have got to be effective, force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure, don't let wingers go back inside, don't afford to make mistakes. Make the runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of position, be explosive. Keep Konstantiles, Morg, Schwam, Ozadev, Chalov, Tayson, Zuvic, Zamata, Shortire, Brandon, Desperov, and Testali quiet. Getting to the goals now. First goal, Agate wins the ball back, pass it to Xerxes. Xerxes pass it to Ganacho runs past it to Mazawari. Mazawari pass the ball to Xerxes. Xerxes sees Eriksen arriving into the box and Eriksen scores for 1-0. Getting to the stats now. Possession from Fenerbahçe was 52%. For Man United it was 48%. Goals for Fenerbahçe it was 1. For Man United it was 1. Total shots for Fenerbahçe it was 10. For Man United it was 12. Shots on target for Fenerbahçe it was 5. And for Man United it was 5. Shot accuracy for Fenerbahçe it was 50%. And for Man United it was 42%. Shots inside the box of Fenerbahçe it was 9. For Man United it was 7. Shots outside the box of Fenerbahçe it was 1. For Man United it was 5. Total passes for Fenerbahçe it was 489 passes. For Man United it was 464 passes. Pass accuracy for Fenerbahçe it was 85%. And for Man United it was 84%. Getting to the substitutions now. Lindelof went off for Casemiro. Talk about Victor's performance. Made one important block, but it was jittery on his first United start since March in the series. Got in between him and Martinez to equalise. Xerxes went off for Hoyland. Talk about Joshua's performance. Made the ball off for Eriksen to score, but was another dynamic performance from a goal scorer who seldom scores goals. Came off before the hour. Rashford went off for Anthony. Talking about Marcus' performance. Went so close to a second goal in as many Europa League games in the first half. Had a good opening in the second half, but the low pass was wary. Anthony went off for Diallo. Talk about Anthony's performance. Was only on the pitch for 16 minutes and had to come off injured. Next up we've got PAOK. This is going to be a big game now on Thursday now against PAOK. Not an easy game to be honest with you. We know what to expect. I think in this game against that they're going to come with a game plan. They'll get themselves organised in a game like this. Play with a low block. They'll play the triangles. They'll force United to play out wide especially as well. I think they'll be there for the taking. They've got a couple of ex-Premier League players there. They're inconsistent of late. Make mistakes in and out possession. I think this will be a competitive end-to-end game. It's going to be physical. It's going to be a physical game, aggressive game. I think it's going to be one of those sort of games where you're going to have to drag everything out of the players and give it 110%. Win this game without a doubt. 3 points are up for grabs here. PAOK will bring the energy, the high intensity, the high tempo. They'll be on the front foot, create the chances, they'll take the chances. I think it's all about defensively. We need to defend properly. Defensively, we need to be organised, keep it tight, compact, defensively frustrate. And it's all about United have got to bring that energy, that intent, high tempo, higher energy. It's got to be aggressive, ruthless, relentless. Like I was just saying before, we have to structurally and tactically get it right. We have to produce a good performance. We have to put a shift in as well. We have to stick to our rules and our principles. We've got to find our foundation. We need to be energetic, attacking minded, playing that forward pass all the time. Game management and decision making is going to be vital in a game like this as well. It'll be a big game for both teams. Both teams need to win this as well. United are at home. I expect Manchester United to have loads of possession. We have to be able to use that possession. We have to get it right defensively ourselves. But it's more importantly, offensively, we have to raise our game. Offensively, we have to get the right balls in the right channel. We know we can go and hurt. We know we can go and cause them problems as well. In a game like this, it's a must-win for Manchester United as well. We have to go and produce one of the best performances yet this season. It's a big game. Ruud van Nistelrooy will want to see a strong, disciplined, professional performance from Manchester United. We need to go and play with courage, intent, conviction, purpose. We've got to turn up to this game as well on Thursday night. We have to do the basics right in a game like this. We have to win our 50-50, win our second balls, win our duels, win your 1v1. It's all about winning over in that midfield as well, especially as well on Thursday night. Hopefully maybe a 1 or 2 players can come back from injury as well. I think we need to freshen up the team as well. Our man needs to be given a chance. I think a couple of players need to be given a chance to show what they can do in a game like this. Go and rest a couple of players in a game like this. It's a big game especially as well. You need every inch out of the players. We need to go and give it 110% in a game like this. It's a must-win for Manchester United. We have to win this game. If we don't win this game, we're in real trouble, because we're at the halfway point in this league phase. If we don't win this game, I think we're in real trouble here. And if we don't win this home game here, we're in real trouble. We have to question this team if we don't win this game. And we have to question the players, especially that we're not getting every inch out of them. They're just not showing it at this moment in stage. When we get possession, we know that we'll be able to create our chances. It's all about that we have to take our chance. We have to be clinical in front of goal as well. We get that first goal, we want to control, dominate the game. We are going to have possession. I think we'll have loads of possession. I think it's all about we have to pick the right pass out decision. Game management's going to be massive in a game like this. It's going to be vital. Getting the first goal, and then you want to think about go and kill the game off. Don't make mistakes at the back. Don't concede an early goal. Don't let them respond. Don't let them get a goal back. Don't let them get any confidence back into their team as well. Play at Old Trafford, under the lights, massive European night, Thursday night. Anything can happen. United can only but win this game now on Thursday. But we've got to show the fight, the passion, the pride. We've got to play for the badge, play for the club. Show the team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, willingness, work rate, and the work ethic as well. PAOK is second in the Super League in Greece. The players to look out for is Kotarski, Machaldis, Lovren, Colley, Kiselda, Castro, Venera, Rahman, Rastra, Tissimis, Camara, Constellas, Bakayoko, Mulch, Ozdev, Chavalov, Tioza, Zivic, Zamata, Tissanali, Shortire, Brandon, and Despov. Hope you guys enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.